Okay, let's get started. So, hello folks and welcome to the Badger and Pal stream. I'm your host Ross, and tonight we are carrying on with our campaign in Star Wars Empire at War, and more specifically the Awakening of the Rebellion mod, which is available to download over on the Steam Workshop. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, we are playing as the Rebel Alliance, and we have a, not total control, but we have a pretty good control of most of the Outer Rim. The Outer Rim actually is more like down here. So like that, we have Tatooine, Geonosis, Hypore, all the way out to Hoth. Alloin is a bit of a problem for us. The Empire and the Black Sun have kind of taken planets here and there from us. So like Hapes, Raxus Prime. But we have Mandalore, which is going to be one of our fortress worlds. We have Mon Cala, which is crucial to our war effort. And yeah, today, the aim of today's stream is to try and knock out these 3 planets here, which are currently being held by the corporate sector. That way it takes a minor faction out of the game and I can start turning these into, especially Ete, I can turn that into a place where I can like store my space tech. So let's start by turning on all of our tactical data and get right into it. So, in the last stream I said I was going to do it. We are going to invade Korriban for what feels... Oh, hold on. No, we're not. We're going to have to repel an attack from Hypore. I don't think they expected us to have ships here, because they've sent literally 1 carrier. And that's it. They've sent a single carrier, and we have a very large squadron here. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the X-Wings out. We're going to take out its engine so it can't hyperspace out.
Enemy forces ahead.
There we go. So we're going to target the engine bays, which on a ship that size is going to be quite easy. We're going to lose a couple of X-Wings on this first strike though, because in this mod your X-Wings actually get proton torpedoes. There we go. Let's start going for all of their fighters and quickly deal with them. We'll send our Y-Wings in to attack, if I can actually target it at all, the hangar bay on the front of it. And we'll send our captured Star Destroyer, the Redemption, in to deal with it.
Target destroyed. Let's blast another one.
See, can I focus on an X-Wing in there somewhere? Got to be someone I can... I'm pressing the button, that's one. There we go. We'll get to watch all... There we go, they're going for an attack run on that carrier now.
I've got my approach vector.
I think the carrier is gone.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Do we have...
Target eliminated.
We don't have any Corellian Corvettes. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think they were expecting us to be here. I think they were kind of maybe hoping that we would lose 1 X-Wing squadron. Because I reckon that's mainly ground forces up there. But I did say we would attack Korriban, and that's what we were going to do. This will be like the 8th or 9th battle for Korriban that we've had.
Invasion commencing.
But the hope here is that, and I realise now I don't have a ship in orbit that can do bombardments. This was a mistake. I'm an idiot.
Choose your reinforcements.
But we'll adjust. So, no, not you.
Reinforcements
We'll bring in a field commander.
Affirmative.
We'll bring in a unit of artillery. In fact, we'll bring in 2 units of artillery.
On my way, sir.
Sir, our field commander has landed.
We'll bring in our X-Wing squadrons.
En route. Yes. Take cover!
Torpedo launcher is on.
Let's have the infantry take cover, the artillery deploy.
Torpedo launcher reports ready.
And now with minimal support from orbit, in fact no support from orbit actually,
Squadron reporting.
we're going to need to first of all find their shield generator and take that out so their turbo laser defences go offline. Then we're going to need to find their main base structure. Now I'm kind of hoping that their shield generator's at the back here
We
somewhere.
located the
Or
enemy.
not, that's the main base. Okay, handy to know.
Standing by. Order received.
We could maybe just go for an alpha strike on
Ready
that
for
real
orders.
quick.
Target confirmed.
No, I don't want one X-Wing, I want all the X-Wings.
Ready for commands. You calling for me, sir?
So this mod has the X-Wings as a unit and the U-Wing as a unit, which to me are amazing.
Proceed.
When you think of like a rebels attacking a planet, you should have X-Wings in the like an aerial battle. It's awesome. The only thing is you really need to micromanage those units. Quite often they will just fly off on their own and get themselves blown up. There we go. There is the structure we are looking for.
Awaiting orders. Fire at will.
Okay, let's maybe not have you over there. Let's really micro you guys a bit.
Heading out.
No, oh that's a bad way to turn.
Breaching full throttle.
Lock S-foils in attack position.
Okay, one more bombing run. One more run will do that. Yeah, see what I mean? There's the U-Wing going off on its own again.
Yes, sir. Let's move out.
Okay, so we know to avoid this area, they have AA there.
Yes, Commander. Let's go. Ready. Squadron reporting.
We can now go for their base structure.
Engage. Let's do some damage.
And now that their shield generator is offline, or their power generator is offline, these turbo lasers have fallen silent.
Standing by. Watcher 6. Ready for orders. Reporting in. Attack.
So yeah, quite glad that their base structure is not very well guarded.
Ready for command.
Times it doesn't have a lot of shield. It appears to not have a lot of health either. I mean, it has 2,000 health. An X-Wing does what? 700 damage?
Fire.
Okay, let's have a little bit of fun here and start maybe trying to take out some other targets.
Keep
In fact, can
going.
we target you?
Attack that target.
The aim really is to get bombing runs set up. There we go. This is what we're looking for. This is what we've been waiting for, is the enemy coming down this little trench line here.
Attacking target. Fire at will.
And then being able to use a GR-75's turret.
Attacking.
Let's take down that APT. That is their version of artillery. Let's immediately take out that AA gun, because that will tear us to bits. Run away, fall back.
Breaching full throttle.
Lock S-foils in attack.
And turn back and strike at it. We need to stay on top of their AA for these X-Wings and this U-Wing to be effective. That wasn't very effective. Although the U-Wing did...
Lock S-foils in attack position.
the U-Wing is managing to EMP it, which will help out significantly. There we go. Right, let's hit him.
Good as gone.
He's escaping off into the background there. And then let's turn around and aim at him.
Fire at will.
They'll not get more of these units back, so we've destroyed their base first of all.
Order received.
And it looks like they're sending in more troops. In
Engage.
fact, it looks like their forces maybe had enough of us. It does look like they're sending in pretty much everybody.
Let's do some damage.
Very good, very good. Okay, let's have everybody fall back a little bit if we can.
Fire.
And then go back in with the strike on this Sabre tank. For some reason, the X-Wings seem really inaccurate at hitting it. There we go.
Squadron, move out. Enemy unit disabled. Attack that target.
And while you're over there, just shoot that thing because it'll give you a nice bombing, a nice turn, a nice arcing turn into our next run.
Fire at will.
And as long as we stay away from here, because there's an AA gun there, I reckon we'll be okay. Because for some reason they're building anti-vehicle turrets when they should be building AA. Now really what we're here to do is just kind of soften up their armour units. Because if their infantry charge at us, our artillery will just annihilate them.
Target confirmed.
So we're going for like all these little Espo walkers that they seem to be able to manufacture.
It's as good as gone.
And in fact there's one coming down this way.
Laser placed and ready.
There we go.
Heading out.
Yeah, if you're playing this mod and you're going to use X-Wings, you will need to micromanage them. They do like to just fly wherever they can if you leave them on alone. Like see there, they've flown into the AA cover. I mean like that, I've given them the order just to sit here and not do anything. And then look, they immediately, the line shows you where they're going to go. They're immediately doing another attack run on something. But it looks like we've got most of their armoured units destroyed
Let's do some
at
damage.
this point.
Fire.
So this is where if I had a bomber in orbit, bombing run here would be fantastic. I know that I could keep the X-Wings and the U-Wing around in the air
Open fire.
just to kind of harass them a bit. Just to really kind of keep them in that spot, and then the bombers would just annihilate the infantry mass.
Hold on. Attack that target.
Because I don't know how effective X-Wings are against infantry. Apparently the answer is they're not bad. I nearly wiped that squad on one pass. Although I have a funny feeling that was more the U-Wing.
Attacking target. This way. Over there. Fire at will.
So what we're going to do,
Sir.
we're going to move
Can do.
our
Awaiting your order.
infantry up.
Calling for me, sir. Attacking. Targeting.
Actually, let's not destroy that in case they build a massive like flat gun on there. But let's destroy that.
Engines primed and ready.
We'll move our artillery up a little further.
Moving into that area, sir.
Ready. Right. I'm in range.
Move Iblis up.
All torpedoes ready, sir.
Artillery, actually no, move a little further forward. You can afford to move up to here.
Torpedo launcher is mobile.
Just behind the infantry, there we go.
Carmbel Iblis here.
Move Iblis up, there we go, artillery's in range.
Roger.
At the very least they're in range of something.
Target confirmed.
It is fairly slow firing artillery, but very effective against infantry. If we can see a round come out, I'll show you why.
Got one.
Come on guys, put a round out. There we go. So, the rounds go out, and then they set fire to the immediate area, which any infantry caught within, they just kind of burn.
En route.
It's brutal.
Laser linked and ready. That's it.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pull our X-Wings and everyone back to let their shields recharge. This will draw these guys down here, And what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring in a suppression team and a rebel militia team.
Capacity.
Just some extra infantry. We're going to form a line up here.
Affirmative. Got it. Reporting in.
And the hope is that basically if they get in there,
Out. Ready to roll.
anyone that comes into range the artillery will fire on. Although they seem to be continuing to fire on those turrets in the backfield. And then you've got Giblis's turbo laser tower thing there. Now suppression teams can dig in, they can deploy sandbags and make themselves more effective. It's really loud for some reason. Or at least it is in my headset, I don't know if it is for you guys. If I watch the audio levels, no, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, these soldiers are either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid, charging a very narrow canyon when the enemy have a lot more foot soldiers than you do, 2 units of artillery, a massive tank, and a whole squadron of X-Wings in the back as air support.
I await your instructions.
It's a brave and bold choice.
Form up. Order received.
So I know their shields haven't recharged much, and this is kind of the downside of these aerial units, is that their shields are not great. I get the feeling we're looking for a bunker, and I get the feeling it's there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn off the missiles.
Fire at will.
For you guys to quick strike at that.
Moving out.
Fall back.
Attack formation. Heading out.
And we're going to see if we can't alpha strike that AA tower.
Engage. Let's do some damage. All out.
Fall back.
Attack.
Put a couple of rounds in there if you can. There we go. Run away. You guys can just sit up there now.
Just point me in the right direction, sir. Beginning attack.
Come on, fire. Fire before you lose line of sight. Damn it. Let's speed this up. In fact,
Awaiting orders.
the U-Wing is a free unit.
Keep going. This way. Over there. We're going in. Plotting.
We'll use the U-Wing to spot these infantry for us,
Proceeding.
so the artillery can shell them.
Squadron, move out. Fire. Right away.
They've already
There we go.
lost. They just don't know it.
Hey, Toasty, sound is okay on your end? Awesome. That's maybe just my headset then.
Planetary control.
And once again, we have Korriban under our control.
Beginning construction.
And I kind of don't want to mess around. I'm going to move my ground forces up into more of this, but I do want to move Dodonna into Roche and into the wheel. And I don't know why you're there. Actually, do you have bombing runs? Bombardment. You can do orbital bombardment, but you don't have bombing run capabilities. But I bet
Unit
just
in
build a
production.
squadron of Y-Wings.
Squadron reporting.
Affirmative.
So let's set a fleet lead, which will be Dodonna. And let's go and see what we have to play with at the Roche asteroid belt. As soon as that barracks is built in Korriban, we are moving ground forces to Essian.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, we have come across. I think that's one of their heroes that if we kill him, he cannot respawn. So even if we just go for him, this could be beneficial. That is a Bellator Dreadnought, and we're going to leave because we're not prepared to take that on.
Choose your reinforcements.
Yeah, we're going to leave. As much fun as it would be to kill that ace pilot, that thing changes everything here. So let's go ahead and fall back, because we'll fall back to Renvar, and Renvar has an ion cannon. If that thing shows up at Renvar, we can use the ion cannon to not disable it, but take its shields down, limit its firepower, and deal with it a lot more effectively. That's why that ship was there, I think.
Construction complete. Mission log
Squadron reporting.
updated.
Rescue Luke. Okay, cool. Luke's on Alloran. We can do that. We can do that. We're going to need to move this fleet to Renvar very quickly. Kashyyyk, we are starting to dig into you again, and we're going to continue doing that.
Building under construction.
We also need to get more sympathizers online. We need to move Dodonna back to
General
Renvar,
Dodonna moving out.
and now that Korriban
Mission log
has...
updated.
We'll move you guys. We'll move you guys as a force.
Squadron reporting.
Adjusting course.
Production facilities. Built a heavy factory, and we will get 2 companies of T3H hover tanks. I'm sure I can build a heavy factory somewhere. So the heavy factory... Oh, that probably is going to be Kashyyyk, actually. Yeah, I think that's going to be Kashyyyk for that one, folks. Now, we need to also dig in on a couple other planets as well. But let's go for Essien. Once again, boots on the ground first of all.
You need my services.
At least this... Oh, I've not done this map before. This is going to be fun. Cheaper production of all Sinar fleet system starships and loadout upgrades are 10% cheaper on this planet. What do Sinar make that the rebels use? I know Sinar, I'm sure they designed the TIE fighters.
Awaiting orders.
I know they designed TIE fighters. Oh, we get locals on our side, look.
What can I do?
Maybe they do support the rebellion.
Can I help?
There they are.
Ready.
Enemy base shields.
Maybe...
For service.
Oh, they've got turrets. Looks like they've got a lot of base defences. Okay, right, let's
Is under attack.
Copy.
dig in at our landing site. Let's bring in our field commander
Destination is acknowledged.
in the back there.
We've secured
Let's
a
see.
build pad.
So the centre is just a big mess. You've got to go left or right passageway. There's no option about that.
We've secured a build pad. Turret
I
constructing.
copy. Right away.
We're going to employ the same tactic of bring down our artillery, bring down a bunch of X-Wings,
We've lost a build
and we'll keep
pad.
Iblis in reserve for now.
Yes, sir. Moving ahead.
We've lost a
I want to see if
build
they're going to come and try and, like, fight me.
Copy. Heading out.
And we also need to spot targets. We need to find where their shield generator is, and I'm reckoning it's probably in the centre of the base, to be entirely honest.
Ball out.
All crew council to the counter force, sir.
I copy.
But we'll use the U-Wing as a spotter for this. So come on.
Construction complete. Construction
Let's move out.
complete.
Let's go.
No, it's there.
Fire. Reporting. Yes, sir. Attack that target.
Okay, let's pull you back. The X-Wings are coming in.
Yes, Commander.
Base is
If we can get a
under
good strike on this thing here, all those turrets that were going to be a problem on the attack on the way up here are no longer an issue. You guys need to take cover. Let's get a suppression team dropped right on the front line there.
attack. Enemy base shield is
Excellent. X-Wings fall back to base. I don't think the U-Wing made it.
Can I assist you?
No, I think the U-Wing was shot down. But like that, it was a free unit, so let's not worry too much.
Torpedo is online and waiting. Torpedo launcher is online.
Squadron reporting. We're going
Okay, X-Wing squadrons. Or X-Wing squadron, sorry. Let's go poke at their main base. So, there's a shield generator we'll need to kill. That's an AA gun, let's kill that real quick. Actually, there's a bunch of AA guns, pull back. We'll pull back much quicker than that.
Base is under attack.
Okay, that looks like a job for Iblis down that path there.
Targeting. Following your lead.
Lock and foils in attack position.
Is that another AA gun? It is, they're learning.
Target confirmed. Order received.
Okay, I don't want to bring Iblis in here, even though it gives me the option. I don't want to in case he gets stuck in the terrain.
Torpedo launcher reports ready.
Ready.
So infantry need to move out. You guys, can you hit him?
The torpedo force.
You can, excellent. You guys
Ready for order.
need to go back here.
Move out. Reporting in. It's as good as gone.
You can get a run on him, fantastic, but then we'll pull you back.
Right away.
Because there is enemy AA in the area,
Moving out.
and I don't want to lose you. Oh, game crashed. Okay, let's start that up again. It's been a couple of streams now since we've had a crash like that. So I think what we'll do is once we take Korriban we will save. But I now know that I need to remember and bring in orbital support for the assault on Korriban. That will make it go much quicker. And I know not to attack the Roche asteroid belt because there's a Super Star Destroyer sitting there. So maybe the wheel. Maybe go there first. We'll see. To be fair, the mod does say in its description, save often and never save in a battle. Apparently saving in a battle can mess up your save and corrupt it. I don't know why, but it's apparently a known issue. That's the only thing about the mod though, is it does make your load times a lot longer. To be fair, I'm just glad we didn't. We only lost like maybe 20 minutes of actual work there. We haven't lost like hours worth, which is good. Oh, so some good news. This stream will be a full length one because I do not have to go on to night shift tonight, which is nice. I thought I was going to have to. Turns out it's been cancelled. So, first of all, we need to order up a Y-Wing squadron at Yavin. They are our bomber support for Korriban. We will need to do this battle again. Hypori, combat B1 and B2 battle droids get 5% more health when this planet is controlled due to Hypori's durable steel resources. I don't think I can build them. I bet the Black Sun can build them though.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Right, this time let's have the Dreadnought and the Star Destroyer just go for it.
Reporting
Let's just have everybody go for it.
Copy that.
I wish there was a way I could separate the B wings from the X wings in a simple manner.
Yes, Commander.
I love that the Star Destroyer has the boost the power to engines ability.
Enemy forces ahead.
Weapons online.
Okay, let's target those engines again if we can. Nope. Oh, no, I had it there for a second. Come on. There we go. I just want to see the Star Destroyer open
Awaiting
fire.
orders. Our target priority is the laser cannon. Awaiting your orders.
Squadron reporting. Target confirmed.
Okay, it's tractor beamed, or it was tractor beamed. They've bombed it and blew up the tractor beam emitter.
We've got them on coast.
Reporting. Open fire on those laser cannons.
Oh, that's cool. The missile, that's really cool. The missile's like going like above and beneath the dreadnought. There's a fire from behind that, and that's really nice. That's big Warfields right there.
Victory is ours.
That's big Warfields. Again, lost an X-Wing squadron, but hey ho. You know what? Let's slap a base on there as well. Or a star base even. As soon as this Y-Wing squadron is completed, we'll launch our assault on Korriban. We do need to take the Maw back at some point as well. We will get, I think it's Rogue Squadron we get back for that. Kashyyyk, let's get you that
Beginning
factory
construction.
built again.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
Y-Wings are online. So let's begin our assault.
Invasion commencing.
Can do.
Choose your reinforcements.
So once again, we will deploy
Roger.
artillery,
On the way, sir.
a hero. We'll get X-Wing squadrons.
En route.
Torpedo launcher is online.
We'll have you guys bunker down. And once everybody's down, we know that the shield generator's over here, the main base is up
Sir,
there.
Our field commander has landed.
Standing by. Ready for orders. We're going in. Plotting course.
Torpedo launcher reports.
You guys deploy, that's fine. We'll get all our air assets.
Located the enemy.
And immediately, let's take out this thing here.
Got one. I'm in range. Lasers linked and ready. En route.
Now let's see if they make any AA turrets this time.
Order received.
Yeah, look, there's one.
Will.
For some reason, the X-Wings can hit the AA turrets easier if they're being like constructed.
Proceed.
Okay, let's take out their main base.
I'm here, sir.
Oh, you are being torn apart. Hold on. We'll bring you guys some reinforcements in the form of a transport with some very big cannons on it. And then this another transport with some very big cannons on it. And let's bring in some more troops
Right away.
just to bulk up that front line. They're a bit more aggressive this time than they were last.
Ready for command.
Maximum unit capacity.
Calling for me, sir. Engage. Let's do some damage.
Let's get another strike in on that target. This time we'll have our missiles ready.
Squadron, move out.
Let's see if we can hit their artillery on this run. So the idea... Here we go.
Fire. Open fire. Attack that target.
The idea is that we fly over here, hit it, fly around, hit something else, fly back, and just start doing a loop basically. Because if you, for some reason, if you attack in a straight line, you get a better amount of damage out of them. If you just let them circle the target.
Heading out.
Like, see, that is a really good chunk of damage they're getting out there. And we got a missile away as well, which is nice.
Attacking. Let's move out. Targeting.
There we go.
Firing.
Let's bring down that artillery unit that they have. So you've seen how much damage they did there on their first run. Okay, granted the second run wasn't bad either.
Target confirmed.
Okay, they did actually get a hit in on the artillery there. They need to stop that.
It's as good as gone.
There we go.
Lasers linked.
Looks like they are coming this way, and they have an AA gun up, so we're going to need to take that out really quick. They actually have 2 AA guns up.
Engage. Keep going.
So let's fly out of here, and then we can circle back and take that out.
Let's do some damage.
Come on, Sonic. Oh, it needs like one more shot. There we go. Take out that the artillery unit.
Fire.
Make sure to take down that big turret. Oh, no, that one is still up. That AA gun's still up.
Attack that target.
Didn't realise they built 2 of them.
Stay in attack formation.
So again, the idea is we will get a bombing run here just very shortly. Which will hopefully just
Target.
rip those defending units apart.
Fire at will. Attacking. Targeting.
Especially if I can keep them kind of huddled around here.
Firing. Over there. Watch your 6. Target confirmed.
I've got my approach vector.
It's as good as gone.
Off the belt there, that was just not the infantry turret, that's okay.
Lasers linked and ready. We're going in. Fire at will.
Firing squadron reporting.
Plotting course.
Here comes the bombing run. See, that is cool. Y-wings, X-wings, all in the same, U-wings, all in the same battle.
I've got my approach vector.
And bombs away.
Take him
And that has taken a good chunk out of the enemy's forces.
Engage. Let's do some
Take
damage.
that down before it's finished quickly.
Attack.
There we go. There is no escape.
Fire.
So let's take our militia.
Gargantuan ready.
Yeah, let's take the militia. Load them into the Gargantuan. We will go forward and take some defensive points.
Roger that.
And we'll just leave the X-Wings and the U-Wing to kind of mop up down there.
I read you. Reporting in. Moving ahead.
They're falling back.
And they are retreating.
Decrease to full throttle.
So this time we did take some losses. We lost an infantry squad,
System
but
control
once
achieved.
again we have the planet. So quickly save the game, and I just need to call it Rebels now because we're getting into the stage where if I hit Rebels 11, this stream will end, and I don't want that to happen. Because for some reason my computer cannot figure out that the buttons on the side of my mouse do not link directly to the keyboard. I would love it if they could realise it's separate buttons, but it doesn't. Yeah, it even says there, save often and in multiple files, never save in tactical battles. What I'm realising is we have no money. Okay. So we'll move the fleet over to Essien. Oh, I need to unpause it. Yeah, move the fleet to Essien.
Order confirmed.
As soon as there's a barracks online at Korriban, we'll move the rest of the ground forces there. We're just waiting for the week to finish so we can get enough money to train ourselves some rebel sympathizers, or alliance envoys as they're called in this, sorry.
Mission log updated.
Squadron reporting.
Rescue Luke. Cool. Oh, he's on Concord Dawn this time. They've changed that. Right, okay, that is doable.
Let's go.
In fact, if we're lucky, it might even be doable just with this team here. There we go, the week has ticked over, so we have some credits.
Hiring smuggler.
And yeah, we're going to keep on digging into places, gain control of Essien, and we will receive 5 Y-Wing squadrons. That is very much in line with what I'm about to try and do. There we go, ground base is built on Korriban, moving off. We're going to be playing this quite aggressively. That is a lot of troops, and they have a barracks. Yeah, maybe, look, maybe you need to wait a minute. Wait a hot minute.
Of course, sir.
There,
I
pal.
hear you need my services.
Can I get... I'm going to build another X-Wing squadron there really good. Let's send the envoys off. You can go to
Shuttle en
Manan.
route.
Squadron reporting.
There was a squadron built somewhere. Oh, Hoth.
Setting up shop. I
Okay.
hear you need my services.
Let's quickly send... You can go to Hapes because it's
Clear for
close by.
departure.
So, let's... Oh, Dathmir's got very little on the ground, look. An outpost and a governor's palace. Let's hit Essien. We'll go...
I'm just
go
gonna
scout regular infantry first again. The good thing is, we know where their shield generator is.
Affirmative. Got it.
There they are.
What can I do? Can do.
Choose your
So we know to bring in a bunch of X-Wings
We've secured a build pad.
along with our hero.
Destination is
Turret
acknowledged. Reporting in.
constructing.
Ready to roll.
We've secured a build pad. We've secured a landing zone. We've secured a landing zone.
Form up.
Turret
Roger
constructing.
that.
Now I could bring in a unit down here, but it's just going to get annihilated by 2 turbo lasers, even with the support of the lander.
Waiting orders. Copy.
Base is under attack.
Order received. Proceeding.
Reinforcement point contested.
Moving into
We'll
that.
bring our artillery in at the backfield this time,
I
rather
copy.
than right at the front.
Squadron, move
Construction
out.
complete.
Oh, somebody took a big hit there.
Open fire. Attack that target.
Construction complete.
Attacking target.
Construction
Fire it.
complete.
Come on guys, I need you to hit that target, not just fly around it.
Attacking.
Come on, oh that was a good run. Come on, somebody replicate that.
Targeting. That's it.
There we go, right.
Right away.
Offline.
Fly back that way.
Moving out.
There's their base. Yeah, there's an AA gun. Fall back.
Reinforcement point contested.
Ball out.
Fall back to our landing zone. You guys dig in. You guys deploy. Let's bring in Iblis here.
Awaiting your orders.
Oh, what is that? What is doing so much damage to us? It's going to be the 3 AA cannons, is what it looks like. Fly away. You as well, fly away.
Our base is under attack. We've lost a landing zone.
Moving out.
Right, you guys know. Stay in the corner.
Can I help?
Oh, there's nowhere safe for you. I'm going to lose those X-Wings, aren't I? Yeah, they've built a... To be fair, it's crashed again. Maybe Essien is glitched? That is strange. Well, thankfully we saved before the invasion, so what we'll do, we'll go to Ete 4 instead of Essien. We'll leave Essien for last and see if it's maybe just that planet. And what we might do when we go back to Essien is we might not use the X-Wings, we might go in and kind of slog through it with artillery. It's going to suck. Even if we could get like a unit up there that has a ping ability, we could maybe ping it and just like do it really boring, use orbital support. But I'm tempted to say that if Essien keeps crashing the game, I might try and just do it offline, so you guys don't have to watch me try to get it to just work. Because that is twice now that Essien has crashed out on us. Round about at the same point, at the point where they start pushing back at us. We've taken out their shield and power generator. It could very well be that... You not playing? Yeah, it could very well be that maybe there's just something when they start pushing back, the game can't handle the amount of units on screen, because there is a lot of them. There's a lot of particle effects going off there, because there's X-Wings flying around, U-Wings flying around, there was artillery constantly firing. There was a lot of infantry, a lot of blaster fire. I mean, each shot has to be rendered by the game. It's a very old game. There's a number of reasons as to why that would crash. But I might clip it and maybe send it over to the devs and say, like, look, the mod developers will be like, hey, just so you know, this is a bug I'm having, or this keeps crashing. Here's footage showing you everything. Because the creators of this mod, they do actually have a Discord channel where you can go and get updates on what's happening in the mod. Hey, Mr. Stat Toxic, how are you doing? I imagine some of the rebels do go blurg, because they're like a lot of the rebels were aliens. You know, aliens were like really mistreated by the Empire, and as such, a lot of alien factions or a lot of alien species allied themselves with the Alliance for that. There weren't many alien species that decided, you know what, the Empire aren't too bad. So yeah, instead of going for Essien, we're going to go for Ete 5 instead. I mean, even if I just have to throw infantry at the planet and auto-resolve it. Oh, actually, no, wait. Where is Luke? Where's he sitting at? The Maw. So if we take them all, we'll get two different heroes back. We'll get Rogue One and we'll get Luke. Can I have a look at Ete 4 and just see what it looks like for this ground invasion?
Constructing unit. Hiring smuggler.
I'd love to be able to plan out my invasion.
Mission log updated.
Riot. Send Kyle Katarn and Han Solo, or a combination of three, along with any additional commandos to Concord Dawn, and we might incite a riot. That's easily done.
Squadron reporting.
And if we do incite a riot, we'll get control of the planet.
Mission log updated.
It didn't happen, but we did take out the base structure. Cool. So they'll probably just have infantry there.
I hear you need
Still a lot of infantry though. Like a lot of infantry. Okay. Ete 4. Looks like we're going to drop there. The shield generators there.
Squadron
Looks like a
reporting.
lot of infantry actually. We can do that.
Of course, sir.
Send the droids over there.
I hear you need my services.
Tempted to throw a quick save in. Just because we got a successful raid. Means taking, if we can, if they've moved ground forces off of Concord Dawn, means just putting ground forces, our troops down there, will be enough to take the planet back. So we'll let that save and then we'll begin our invasion. But yeah, the plan for ET4, which is the planet we're about to invade, is once we have it, we're going to turn it into a credit production facility. So we're going to have manufacturing bases there. We're going to put our Tech 2 and Tech 3 space stations there, because it'll be pretty safe. They'll have a lot of planets to get through before they can get to there. Like the Empire, they would have to go through Mandalore, Korriban, Essien, ET4. That would be the quickest route for them. Or Renvar, Yavin, Korriban, Essien, ET4. So let's drop some regulars to begin with.
Enemy forces ahead.
Okay, for some reason we see that they have locals on board.
Can do. I'm here, sir.
So it looks like this is the only way in and out, so we're going to move our ground forces over there.
Reinforcements.
Affirmative.
But we are going to bring in our air power so we can
Sir, our field commander has moving out.
Reporting in.
so we can strike at that shield generator, take that down. It's nice of them to show the juggernauts on the map, look. That's real nice of them.
Ready to roll.
Turret constructing.
What we could probably do as well is be really cheeky here and put our artillery there.
Awaiting your orders.
Squadron reporting. Standing by. We're going in. Ready for orders. Plotting course.
There it is, hit that. That is your target, take it down.
Target confirmed. As good as
Come on, somebody shoot it. How have you not hit it already? Come on. There you go. Fly away. Fly away. Before any AA gets built or anything like that. Fly away, people.
Torpedo launcher is online.
Jesus. Take the order. In fact,
Commander.
ready for command.
go destroy those civilian buildings. That will keep you out of harm's way for a little bit. So long as they haven't built any turrets up
Order
here.
received. Swinging around. Lasers linked and ready.
Which it doesn't look like they have.
Fire at will.
The artillery is in range, this is good. You guys take cover. We'll get some militia, some suppression
Heading
teams
out, sir.
down there. I can't actually see the X-Wings to select
I
them.
await your instructions.
Roger that. Engage. Let's do some damage. Should we go around for another?
Imagine if we had another squadron in, so we had 6 of these X-Wings.
Attack. That's good. Fire. Open fire.
Okay, let's move those infantry squads around here to help out.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Swarm up. I've got a fix.
Now my hope is that because they're kind of gathering around there, they won't mind me flying straight down here, but I might use the U-Wing to scout it first.
Awaiting orders. Change attack formation. copy. Proceeding. Attack that target. I copy.
Oh yeah, there. Look, there's an AA turret there, which will be an issue. Do they have any more on the approach to their main base? Yep, they've got. Oh, they've got a double set there. That's not great.
Attack formation. Right away.
Okay, the area around their base is definitely a hotspot.
Yes, sir. Attacking target.
Okay, fall back. You're now in range of that turret.
Destroyed.
We lost the U-wing, but that's to be expected because he flew over their base. Let me think now.
Adjusting course.
Let's bring in Iblis, as he is unfortunately going to be a lot of our heavy firepower now.
Gargantuan ready. Gombel Iblis here.
Okay, artillery, can you not see that? No, apparently not.
Weapons firing, sir. Moving into that area, sir.
I read you.
Okay, Iblis, that is now your job to kind of deal with that if it gets any closer.
All torpedoes ready, sir. Destination ready.
If we can move the artillery to a better position, that would be fantastic. We do have a bombing run online, but I don't want to use it just yet. We're in an okay place. And you shoot at them. Can you shoot them from there?
Weapons armed.
You can, yes. Okay, Iblis, we're gonna not let you get too far out. But you will need to deal with that tank. If these guys can't. Well, maybe no, because they'll come across the they'll come across the map the long way.
Torpedo is online.
At which point they're practically useless.
Torpedo course.
How can I serve the Alliance?
Torpedo launcher is online.
Yes, Commander. Heading out. Ball out.
See if the X-Wings can maybe get the kill on the Juggernaut.
Fire at will.
Yes.
Move out.
Oh, fly away! There's a flat gun. Fly away.
3-2, full thrust.
Yep, flat gun there and AA. Man, they really don't like the fact I'm using the X-Wings.
Lock S-foils in attack position. Torpedo launcher reports ready. Torpedoes away.
Reporting.
Actually, Tauntauns.
Turret
Yes,
constructed.
sir. Moving ahead.
You guys have got like EMP guns or something. You got something weird.
For the Alliance.
Bombardment
Primed and ready.
available.
Torpedo launcher is mobile, sir.
Yes, Commander. Heading out, sir.
Ball out, troops.
Let's see if we can get a bombardment down
Let's move out.
here somewhere.
Let's go.
Just run the gauntlet.
This
You
way.
just need to get eyes on for a split second. There we go.
Bombardment incoming.
You rebel soldiers have done a valuable job to the rebellion today.
Ready.
All torpedoes ready, sir. Initiating ground assault.
Come on, fire on him.
Waiting at this point.
Okay, let's bring in a unit of heavy tanks.
At
Attack tank
maximum
copy.
unit
Ready for
capacity.
Just because I feel like we need a bit more like heavy firepower, and I don't want to put Iblis right on the front line, so let's bring in some tanks to do that instead. And you guys are actually quite speedy.
Attack tank ready.
Like, for being the rebels' like heaviest tank that we can build right now, you're not bad.
Wait till I get those bucket heads in my sight.
Yes.
If I can get you guys out the road for just a sec, I'm going to put the tanks out.
Okay, son.
I know there's a bunker over there, there's a turret, which the artillery has decided needs to disappear.
Rolling into patrol.
And like that, as do the tanks.
Your wish is my command. Wait till I get those bucket heads in my sight.
Yeah, the only problem is you guys don't have great anti-infantry weapons.
Perimeter established.
And even like that was it. There we go.
Rolling into patrol. Your wish is my command.
Let's see if we can knock out the AA gun here.
Wait till I get those bucket heads
And then fall
in my
back.
sight.
Then we bring in the X-Wings
Attacking.
to deal with the really big turret. Because it won't be able to shoot back.
Firing. Keep going.
We'll grab a squad of infantry to come up there and grab that
Roger,
landing
reporting.
spot
Target
for me.
confirmed. Should we go around for another pass? I'm in range. This way. Over there. It's as good as
So
gone.
we can clear this area. The hope is we can maybe move some troops here, capture this, put a listening post on it.
Lasers linked
We've
and ready.
secured a build pad.
We're
No,
going in.
don't go into the base. Don't go into the base. That's suicide. Just
We've lost
Fire
a
at will.
build pad.
be smart about this now.
Engage.
There we go.
Running course. Let's do some damage. En route.
What is it?
What are you guys? You guys are the suppression team.
Affirmative. Reporting in.
I want just a regular squad to move up to there and build me a turret. You guys will grab that landing zone.
We've lost a build pad.
Have we? Well, there must be a build pad up here somewhere.
We've secured a build pad.
So let's put a anti-vehicle turret there.
Landing zone.
Let's see if this squad can capture this point for us.
We've secured a build pad. Construction complete. We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing. Construction
Following
complete.
your lead.
So once this sensor beacon's online,
Pad.
or the sensor node, sorry, hopefully it'll give me a bit of an idea as to where units are in this vicinity.
Construction complete.
Certainly lets me see that there's 2 AA guns just lined up there. This looks like a real defensible world. There's a bunker there. Now I reckon if I could get a bombardment on them and get them taken out, that it would be possible to have a bombing run come all the way across the map here
Available.
and strike at their main base.
Bombardment incoming.
Unfortunately, the bombardment appears to have not worked.
Construction complete.
Y-wing standing by.
But let's give it a go anyway.
Target's locked.
All the Y-wings, they used their ion cannons and managed to take out
Got my
the
prospector.
Standing by.
AA guns regardless. Awesome. Right, let's have the X-wings go down there and fire into that juggernaut.
Order received.
The artillery can do a bit more damage. Looks like we've pissed them off.
Fire.
Ready to deliver.
Ready for orders. Proceed.
Because look, there's all their artillery. know they've got an AA gun down here.
Attack that target.
I think it's sitting here, I think.
Squadron, move out.
There we go. We need to take these out. Because I don't know if our artillery can... their artillery is tougher than ours is.
Right away.
I think our artillery has a bit of a better range than theirs.
Fire at will.
But theirs can certainly take...
Attacking.
Theirs is old Clone Wars tech. Right, fall back, I don't want you to go near that flat gun. There it is. That thing's in a risky spot. Okay, you guys just go and sit up there now. Right, you two head over to there. We need to get another either bombing run on there, and we need to move some, or we need to move some tanks in.
Reporting in. Firing.
Ready for command, sir.
Ready for command. Target confirmed.
Main cannon shot.
Those, what are these? These are T3s, right? Yeah, T3Bs are amazing at cracking open bunkers. Dealing with the infantry that comes out of them, not so much, but definitely to cracking open bunkers. And because we're the rebels, I don't think we can just run them over. Yeah, the rebels don't run over people. But what is nice is the rebels, a lot of our tanks have turrets on top, so they can turn and shoot. They can do fighting retreats.
Which is my command.
Yeah? Moving ahead.
Oh, that was a weird... That yeah was weird. Hey, Mate He Beg is now following. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So come on guys, get into range. There we go, of the anti-infantry turrets.
Awaiting orders.
You know what, get into range of Iblis as well, because he'll just annihilate you. What mod am I playing? I am playing the Awakening of the Rebellion mod. You can find it on Steam. You just type in Awakening of the Rebellion, and I think it's got like the subtitle Commencing Ground Assault, because this is where they've reworked all of the ground combat. They've done a massive rework to it. And if I'm honest, it's a really nice mod. Takes place, so when you start a galactic campaign, it starts just after the destruction of the first Death Star. And if you play as the Empire, you can reach a point in it where you basically start Empire Strikes Back. If you play as the Rebels, you can basically go through everything and get all the way to the likes of Return of the Jedi, etc. There's a lot of like planets where they've got like scripted missions and stuff, which is really cool. Like that, one of the things I would advise you do is go and get Bespin if you're playing as the Rebels real early, because you don't actually get Lando until you do that. And Lando is a really handy character to have, especially early game, because he gives your planets double the amount of credit, like they generate double the amount of credits.
Wait till I get those bucket heads in my sight.
Let's get them. I copy. Proceeding. We'll take it.
Your wish is my command.
Available.
Bombing run is online, so let's hit up this base with it.
Squadron commencing attack.
That's the other thing they've done that I quite liked, is the bombing runs
Computers locked on target.
aren't as powerful as they are in the base game. So one bombing run will not destroy a base. It won't destroy a building straight away, unlike in the base game, which is really nice, because you like that. That took 2 bombing runs to bring that down.
Draw their fire.
Perimeter established.
It just means that you don't have to worry about, or you don't have to worry as much about bombers just coming in and annihilating your base. You still need to worry about them destroying your units. They will still absolutely decimate your ground forces. But the threat on your buildings is not as severe as it used to be. So the idea here was to get these squads down here and start
I'll follow your lead. Reporting.
securing this base for us.
Bombardment available. We've secured.
So we'll do anti-infantry turrets there. We'll come up here and we'll probably put down anti-air there. Oh no, we killed them all.
Planetary control achieved.
Okay, let's quickly save that just in case we get another crash. So now that we've got ETI, we can start building up our space tech, which is another change this mod does. So rather than having the droids, if you're playing as the rebels, go out and steal technology from the Empire, you build research stations in space, and that's how you unlock your tech. But that also means if you lose those stations, if they're destroyed by another faction, you go back down the tech tree. But that also works for the AI. You can find their tech bases and destroy them, and that shoves them back down the tech tree, which is really cool. So it really means, and it plays into the economy that this mod has, which is where everything costs, right? So in the base game, you could just put turbo lasers and ion cannons on every planet and not worry about it, so long as you could afford to build it. In this mod, everything has an upkeep cost. So like that, if I go over our income, you can actually see it's really big. There's minuses in there, and it's like, so we're spending £137 or 137 credits per week keeping base shield generators running. We're spending let's see now, what's a big number? 561 credits per week on ion cannon upkeep. We're getting 3,000 credits coming in from our trade routes. We're getting 2,000 and a half credits coming in from just our base income. And it means that the planets you put those heavy defences on, they need to matter. So like Renvar for one, we have an ion cannon there because this is a key planet. It stops the Empire getting to a lot of our, important planets. The shipyard at Mon Cala, that's costing us just to have it. So if it's not actively being used, it's still costing us.
Construction complete.
Whether it's being built or not. I need one of you guys. There we go. To go to Minan.
Cleared for departure.
You just got yourself some credits.
You guys... Oh, sorry, you can go to Coruscant.
Departure vector set.
Construction complete.
Okay, they've rebuilt that barracks in the time that we had that battle. That wasn't great.
Construction complete.
This way.
Constructing.
Hey, Aponcho, how you doing?
You just got yourself some
Yeah, you will be
credits.
happy. You will be a bit unhappy though. The Ession seems to crash whenever we try and take it. We've fought on the planet twice now, and both times the game's crashed. So that might need to be a I'll come back to it job later on, or I might do it off stream or an auto resolve, something to deal with it. But ETI 4 is taken, Korriban's taken, so that is at least that's done. And yeah, Matey Beg, there's a lot of economic work in this, and I really like it. I think it's a really good take on the economy in this game. Is the fact that you have upkeep. You can't just go around building massive ships and building massive bases and not have to pay for it. So, I think now we're going to take out these 3 planets. These are the next 3 planets because they're in our backline and they're controlled by the Empire. Now this planet wouldn't be too bad. What do you get as a garrison? You get 1 TX. I reckon we could probably take that. Concord Dawn, there's a lot of infantry there, so I don't think we can manage that. What else do we want? Raxus Prime. We do need to take Raxus Prime back at some point as well. When you continue to dig in at 84. So we're going to go for, because we've got Dodonna's fleet,
Squadron reporting.
which is our main assault fleet at the minute, but I don't want to move it away from Renvar just yet because we haven't actually rebuilt our space station.
Construction.
We've also got Kashyyyk to reinforce as well. Base layout for Kashyyyk's really nice. I'm thinking turbo lasers might be quite handy there. We need to take Gamorre back. We take Hapes back. See, the thing with Hapes, right, I want to take the planet back, but if I kill Veers on that planet, he'll just respawn somewhere else.
Beginning construction. Mission
It's a
log
case of,
updated.
do I want Veers roaming around the galaxy again? Okay, if we build a Shutter Shield generator, we will receive a Spec Force Gunner platoon. Are they the stealth guys? Spec Force Gunner platoons. Is that you guys? No. More Spec Force Gunner platoons. I don't actually know what they are. Oh, didn't mean to do that. See, because I could build the thing and then just immediately unbuild it. Like, or actually no, Kashyyyk could maybe do with a shield.
Building under construction.
Kashyyyk, you can get a shield. For now, you can get a shield.
I'm just gonna borrow their credits.
Looks like they've got quite a fleet amassing at Toydaria. And we need to take back the Maw as well, actually, and that might be where Dodonna
Tactical
goes.
battle imminent.
Slust Van is under attack by pirates. You guys are going to get that planet,
Barracks destroyed.
because I can't stop you. But I can immediately blockade your planet. So fuck you.
Construction
So let's
complete.
reinforce a couple of planets in this back grid here.
Beginning construction.
Just so that doesn't happen again. This is another thing we haven't done. We haven't actually built any warehouses.
Beginning construction. Upgrade under construction.
So we need to save up 20,000 credits and we'll get back to tier 2 tech. Maybig says Yoda should totally take a battalion to reinforce the Wookiees on Kashyyyk. We don't actually have Yoda. Funnily enough, I don't think Dagobah's in this map. I think they have taken it out. Or if it is here, I don't know where it is. Because I don't see it, Dagobah. Yeah, Dagobah's not on this galactic map. Jedda's on it, which is quite cool. But Dagobah's not. So yeah, we don't actually have Yoda. To be fair, we don't have Luke either actually right now.
Construction complete.
We need to take the Maw for that. Can I use the droids to spy on the Maw?
Come along, R2.
Okay, the fleet from Toydaria has moved.
Mission log updated.
We have a new mission log. Yeah, Kashyyyk, we got a spec. Oh yeah, you guys. Right, okay. Heavy suppression teams. So, this is what these are called stutter shields. They don't give you any physical protection. These are a new thing in the mod. But that big blue circle you see, the enemy cannot call in bombing runs or orbital bombardments within that area, which is really handy. Garm Iblis has been temporarily taken out at 84. Fantastic. Well, I guess he's not going to be leading any assaults anytime soon.
Mission log updated.
Pirate rescue failed. We didn't capture a planet. That's okay though. Okay, yeah, so they have... This is the Black Sun. They have a Corellian battle cruiser, a Venator Star Destroyer, they've got a Recussant class destroyer, 4 Corellian destroyers, an Acclimator, an anti-cruiser, a couple starfighters, and a level 1 space station. We can take that. This fleet here can take that. Yeah, that's doable.
I'll handle that.
Now, what planets do we need to get access to Admiral Ackbar? We need to get Roche and the Whale and the Maw. So we basically need to get these 3 planets here. I didn't set a fleet lead for you guys. You're going to come out in a horrible position. This is not going to be good.
Construction complete.
I heartily agree with you, sir.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yep, you guys came out and... Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to need to maybe retreat and come back in with an actual fleet lead. But what I could do is I could take all the free starfighters and throw them at something and maybe see if we can just get a couple kills with them. Up launcher, sweep all 3 quickly, no breaks. I would love to do that. But before you joined, I did have a quick look at the Roche asteroid belt with this fleet. There is a Super Star Destroyer sitting there, and if that is still there, it's going to be an issue.
For me, sir. Ball out. Let's move out.
Bombers at the ready.
A-Wing Squadron reporting.
But yeah, I agree with you that a quick sweep would be the best way to probably do this.
Roger that. Let's go.
Because it just says take control of those sectors. It doesn't say reinforce them.
Bombers reporting in.
It doesn't say you don't immediately lose them once you have Ackbar.
Weapons armed.
Roger that. I should be there any moment now.
Warm up.
Weapons ready. Setting course.
So let's see if we can maybe get a cheeky kill here on one of their capital
Flight
ships.
systems engaged.
Waiting orders.
We've located the enemy.
Okay, there's their starbase. The Venator would maybe be a good target, but I'm doubtful we'll get that. So let's go for this thing here. If we take out its engines, it's not going to run towards our fleet very quickly. Where's the battle cruiser? It's way in the back there.
Target those lasers.
Roger. Heading out. Order acknowledged.
We'll jam the missiles with the A-Wings. A-Wings can go and just get stuck in.
Copy.
In fact, bombers
Waiting orders.
go for the hangar bay on that station. X-Wings go for the engine on the Venator.
Copy. Changing course to intercept.
Reporting. Directing all fire on the shield generator.
Go for see if we can't get that shield generator down.
Reporting.
Okay, X-Wings, now I need you to start doing work on their starfighters because they've destroyed the A-Wings.
Hit the engines.
So Y-Wings, let's go for that Venator, see if we can't cripple it. So the reason I'm going for the engines is... what is the ship that looks like a smaller MC-80 wing? It's going to be 2.6 to issue this next order, there we go. If you're meaning this one, this is an MC-75 Barracuda. It's a New Republic ship. I got it for completing one of the little side quests you get given every now and then.
Yes, Commander. That's got him.
Yes, sir.
which is the same way I got. We got a mission, a little side mission, which was to go and destroy a Imperial capital shipyard facility. For doing that, we actually got a Star Destroyer, so it was basically like we went in and stole the Star Destroyer, which was awesome. That now leads one of our fleets near Geonosis. Get the shields, yeah, the shields are down. Fortunately, bombers, you're not long for this world. I'm kind of hoping these guys will come to us now. Granted, this is not an ideal fleet.
Ready.
This is not how I want the fleet looking.
Ready. Keep going.
I'm glad Dodon is in the back, but I would much rather have, with big MC, somewhere out here at the front. I'd rather have the bulk carriers in the back line, because they're quite fragile.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting. Proceeding to
It
coordinates.
does look like this is what's going to happen, though.
Starting our attack run.
Squadron reporting. Lasers linked and ready.
Y-Wing standing by.
Form up.
Your orders? Weapons charged.
Like that. We will see how much damage we can do with this fleet, but I'm not going to commit to it.
Moving to attack position.
Unless it's going in our favour.
Squadron moving out. Target the primary engines.
So let's have the bombers hit the engine on this Corellian destroyer. That will slow it down.
Hit the engines. Target the primary engines.
Choose your reinforcements.
Yeah, see, now that they're in range of most of the guns within the fleet, I mean, these Barracudas have a really good turbo laser battery setup. We do need a little bit more starfighter support though, so let's bring in another carrier.
Bombers reporting in. Hit the engines.
And this guy, the Alliance, the MC-88, this guy's great at bringing down starships.
Standing by.
Roger that. Target the primary engines.
Actually, yeah, bombers, you have a target which is this big guy here.
Primary target is the shield generator.
We'll lead the Alliance to victory.
A-Wings jam all incoming missiles. Okay, these things are really good, it's just a shame I cannot build them. So they've got a lot of turbo laser output, which is what we're kind of lacking in this in our rebel fleets just now. Right, let's make sure those missiles get taken out. These things, if we can take Corellia, we can start building these, but Corellia is a long way off yet. Let's make sure to hit the engine so this ship can't escape the hyperspace. Right, X-Wings, just go and hit that Venator along with the A-Wings. Bombers will join you shortly. In fact, bombers will join you now.
The laser banks are your primary target.
Ready for command. Attacking the laser.
Because that battlecruiser doesn't have long left. So yeah, this is the first time I've ever like actually deployed. Yeah, they're retreating. the 75, the Barracuda, and I have to say the long range turbo lasers, I really like them. And it's got a lot of them as well. But I get the feeling it's probably not a very strong ship. It's going to need to be like a backline ship, I think. We lost a couple X-Wings in that strike. Not great. But we did get back Rogue Squadron. And look. Let's have Rogue Squadron move
Corruption
that.
has been removed.
Yeah, look, Roche Asteroid Belt. There's no space station there. But I really get a funny feeling that
Constructing unit.
the Superstar Destroyer is still there.
Tech upgrade under construction.
Let's start working on that Tech 2 once again. So one of the things I'm building over here at Yavin is they're called, what are they called again? Y-Wing long probes. Basically they can reveal space forces. Mon Cal ships always look great. They do. I like that they look quite organic, and I like that in the books and that they make it clear that like no two Mon Calamari ships are the same. Like each one is unique because each one they're basically modular.
Y-Wing
They
squadron reporting.
they just slot all the bits together.
On my way.
Right, what we're looking at here. Yeah, it's not going to tell us what's there.
Over there.
All we know is that it is controlled by the Empire. What's the wheel looking like? Very little at the wheel. We could go all the way around. But let's not do that.
General Dodonna moving out.
Let's go poke at Roche and see what's there.
Tactical battle.
Vader. Vader is here. That's both concerning, because Vader usually leads some sort of big fleet, but it's not here. This is it. This is the chance we are waiting for. We can take the Roche Asteroid Belt, immediately go to the wheel, and we will finally, after like 11 streams, get hold of Akbar.
Antilles reporting for duty.
Reinforced with the fleet from 84. Corporate sector are grounded, so no need to have them. Yeah, I will move them after this. I'll move them to like the mall or something. Let's actually start bringing in
Orders confirmed.
our fleet. So Dodonna is our admiral. He has the highest bonus. Rogue One do give a bonus to starfighters though. We're going to pull in our bulk cruisers.
On our way.
We're going to bring in the alliances because these guys are basically our siege ships. We're going to bring in another bulk cruiser just for the pure starfighter defences that we'll need. I don't want to bring in Luke because Luke comes in his own X-Wing and nothing else, and he dies really, really quickly. But the plan is to try... Oh, they've got a Gladiator as well. Okay. Those are a pain in my ass. And they've got a Gazonti Freighter as well. The hope is to try and draw them out towards us. If I put you there, and you there, because you guys can take a lot of punishment. You guys have really good shields but don't have a lot of hull strength, but you guys do a massive amount of hull damage.
Order acknowledged.
Copy that. Calling for me, sir.
Form up.
So let's see if we can use...
Roger that. Form up. Awaiting orders.
Let's get all the X-Wings together. That's not as many X-Wings as I was hoping for, but
Yes, sir.
we'll do it with what we have. We'll send the A-Wings in, try and goad these guys to come after us, and then we'll fall back using the boost power to engines ability.
Copy. Order acknowledged. Right away.
Come on guys, chase us. The missiles aren't doing it, so, you know, you've got to come and shoot us. Come fight me. Nope.
Moving out.
Don't like it. Cool. Try again. Maybe this time we'll actually, like, shoot at one of these.
Heading out.
There we go. There we go, they're chasing us now.
All out. Move out.
Keep chasing us. Come on.
Locking on.
Nope.
Yes, Commander. Let's go.
Okay, that's not going to work. So, let's get
Copy. Over there.
X-Wings. We need to take out the Gladiator because that thing is going to do a lot of damage to our starfighters. Then we also need to take out Vader because he's giving them a 10% bonus to their combat ability.
Copy. Right away.
Reporting.
Maybe we just straight up fight them.
Order confirmed. Coming around.
No, you guys hold position.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
And if I can get you to fly and just go straight.
Ready.
You stop. Here we go. Here we go.
I copy.
I copy.
We have movement.
A-Wing squadron reporting.
Reporting. Take down those shields.
Fire at will.
That MC is just
Cruiser.
sitting there, not caring at the minute because it's just starfighters. You need to stop. I don't want you moving. We need to take out this little Lancer frigate because it's an anti-starfighter ship. As soon as that's gone, we're going to switch fire to that Gladiator. There we go. Focus down the Gladiator. Overload the ion guns.
Yes, sir.
Take down Vader's shields. Rogue Squadron, get stuck in there. Okay, here we go. Let's... As soon as that's done, we're going to switch the main focus to Vader. And let's take down his engine so he can't escape. Rogue Squadron... Is Vader's starfighter still up? No, it's gone. Go get stuck in with all those TIE fighters. Yeah, this game's pathfinding is not great. Apparently, this is something that the mod team for this for Awakening of the Rebellion are working on. They said in the next update the pathfinding is going to be a lot better. Because their plan for the next update is they're going to rebalance space combat. I like the... Oh, I love the broadside. It's so good. Okay, yeah, there we go, look.
Y-wing standing by.
And the hope is that once Vader's down, they will call a retreat. Or not, I guess they don't care. There it is. Oh no, retreat aborted. They were thinking about it and then decided not to.
Fire.
A-Wing here. Attack. Not even go.
Now they're
Weapons on.
they're going back on their decision again. Okay, so that is now the Roche asteroid belt under our command. And Vader's dead.
Planetary control achieved.
And come on, I'm going to save that actually. Yeah, a Liberty class and a Star Destroyer trading broadside is fantastic. And it's really good because like they're fairly evenly matched in terms of like their overall power, because the Mon Cal ships have these fantastic shield generators that are like built into like the center of the hull, and they've got redundancies. They've got these massive shields that are just really hard to get through, unless you've got bombs, which Star Destroyers don't. Star Destroyers don't have those great shields, but what they have is an like unreal amount of firepower for the size of the ship. So it becomes a battle of what breaks first. You know, like, does the Mon Cal shield break first and then they don't have long left? Or is the Star Destroyer going to be able to wither the fire for the time being? Let's move you guys to the maw quickly.
Heading for coordinates.
Let's move. Just check. Yep, you still got a fleet lead. To the wheel, and it looks like their defence fleet has even pulled out. So it's just going to be the space station.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, no, there is a gladiator there.
Choose your
Reporting in,
reinforcements.
sir.
So once again,
Moving
Dodonna
out.
is our fleet admiral.
The enemy is approaching.
Bring in the alliances. We'll actually space you guys out now. The carriers are behind you guys, because the carriers only have like 3 hard points and they're very, very weak. And then 2 MC-8Ds.
Cancel.
Great, don't even need to fight them. Fingers crossed that we now get Admiral Akbar. Yeah, mate, he is. Those two ships are like the perfect counters for each other.
Planetary control achieved.
Okay.
System lost.
We lost the Roche asteroid belt, god damn it. I don't have any fleets that can go there right
Mission
now.
log updated.
Production facilities. If I build a Rebel medium factory, I'll get 2 units of Alliance Army Rocketeers. I think I can build that on Kashyyyk.
Upgrade under construction.
Hold on.
Orders confirmed.
You guys flew through the Roche and didn't take it, and B, didn't get stopped?
System control achieved. Construction complete.
Okay, there's at least a space station there.
Building under construction. Beginning construction.
Wait. Oh no, I need to take Raxus Prime back. You lot, with me. Come on.
Coordinates received.
Gargantuan ready.
Iblis is back.
Tactical battle imminent.
I totally forgot about Raxus. I don't want to auto-resolve this. I don't trust the game. But also, it lets me put some upgrades on this
IPV
area.
reporting.
Reinforcements
Awaiting
en
command.
route.
At your command. Armed
Upgrade
and ready.
complete.
Your orders, sir? All power to the engine.
Reinforcements
Bombers
en
at the
route.
ready.
Upgrade complete.
Open fire! Awaiting your command.
Reinforcements en route.
Attacking!
Upgrade complete.
Yes,
The
Commander.
enemy has been spotted.
Engage. Ready for action. Guns at the ready.
Upgrade complete.
Standing by.
Where is it? There it is.
Ready to fire.
They've already lost. They just don't know it.
Oh well, that was fine because at least we got the upgrades done. So the mall should, in theory, be easier to hold. There's a hero here. Eblis, let's have you go to Raxus as well.
Beginning construction.
Holy crap, the wheel's worth a lot of money. Okay, medium factory's built on Kashyyyk, so we got a couple rocket troops. Eblis is there, that'll be the main bulk of the invasion force. And boots on the ground.
Invasion commencing.
They don't have any buildings, so this will help us out quite a bit. I have no idea where we're going to drop. Probably here. And their well, the base would be there, I think. Because I didn't fight over this last time, I just gave them it because they had overwhelming force. Well, I know where the AT-AT is, at least.
Destination is acknowledged.
Or did we fight over this? I can't remember.
Sir, our field commander has landed.
No, I don't think we did. I don't think we fought over this planet.
Order received.
We've secured
Enemy
a
unit
build pad.
sighted.
Proceeding.
Ready to roll.
That's shock troop infantry. Oh crap.
Form up.
Turret constructing.
Okay, there's a lot of mining facilities on this planet by the looks of it. Droid works. Turbo laser.
Ready. Squadron reporting. We're going in.
Okay, the artillery will need to die very quickly.
Standing by.
That's infantry squads. Right, let's take out the artillery. In fact, X-Wings go for the AT-AT.
We've secured a build pad.
Oh, we've got Jawas. You go that way. Jawas. Go see if you can grab me the droid works.
Ready for orders. Open fire.
Let's quickly annihilate the... yep, the enemy artillery's gone. What you guys... Oh, okay, you guys have Jawas as well. I love that the Sandcrawler can capture that.
Boarding in.
The U-Wing's off doing what the U-Wing does and just flying about.
Decrease to full throttle.
Okay, there's a target for the X-Wings. Actually, no, there's a target for the X-Wings. That's more important, taking that out. Because then they can go and take out the artillery unmolested.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. We're right behind you.
Awaiting orders.
Got it.
Turret constructing.
What are we getting? We're getting battle droids.
Ready for command.
We've lost the abandoned turbo laser tower.
You calling for me, sir?
Okay, what's up here?
Fire at will.
Some army grenadiers. Let's go annihilate them.
Hold on. Roger that.
We've
En route.
secured a build pad.
Attacking.
We have captured an abandoned mining facility.
destroyed. Copy. Moving out. Form up. Behind you.
Construction complete.
If we take this away from them, they won't know where we are. I don't think, anyway. Well, these poor grenadiers, they've got 6 X-Wing shoot them and a turbo laser. It's brutal. Yeah, Raxus Prime is a bit like Earth in Wally. Okay, looks like they've got
Secured a
2
landing
AA
zone.
guns there, which could be an issue.
Order received. 3 to full throttle. Proceed.
This is what I was saying earlier, folks. If you don't micromanage your air units, they will just fly off into
Targeting.
stupid places
Lock F-12 to the attack
and get themselves shot down.
I hate guard duty.
I like that you can hear the Imperial, like, regulars. These aren't stormtroopers, these are just infantry. Like, at the start of the Solo film, when you see him on Mimban, that's what these guys are. You know, they're not stormtroopers, they're just regular folk. And you can hear them chatting, being like, I can't believe I left, like, Armco for this. Or we're not meant for the front lines, I think is the one they say. I hate guard duty, there you go.
Target confirmed. Waiting order.
Right, we need anti-infantry stuff, so suppression team,
Right away.
militia
Heading
teams,
out, sir. Right away.
medic trucks to keep you guys alive, and then a squad of vets or a squad of Moncals.
Stay in attack formation. I'll try and draw their
We've
fire.
captured an abandoned sensor array.
Copy.
We've lost a landing.
Have I lost an X-Wing? No, I don't think I have. Where are my X-Wings? In this list. So they're somewhere. They've got... There's the 6th one. You guys can get one of the really big turrets. Okay, so let's load the suppression teams up,
Heading out. Yes, sir. Ready to
and we'll load one of the Moncals up.
reporting. Trying to select one on your tail. Yes, sir.
I've got my approach vector.
It's as good as gone. Moving out.
Everybody else
Ready. Hover tank
is
acknowledged.
going to start moving out. We've got a bunch of battle droids and Jawas to fight for us as well.
Yes, Commander. Hold on. I've got a big...
Right, we're going to pull our X-Wings back because they are taking damage.
Construction complete.
Ready for battle, sir.
We're going to have these guys move up.
Guarding the rear.
We've secured a
Because as cool as the X-Wings are, they're not actually getting the work done. We're not getting it done fast enough.
Target.
Spread out, men.
All weapons loaded. Offensive capabilities at
I need those medic trucks to be hitting because they've got some heavy... Guys, stop there, pop smoke. Suppression teams jump out. Take cover, dig in. You lot go round the back of them. In fact, actually, you lot go take out the AA.
for me. Hover tank is ready for action.
unit destroyed.
I think it's only these guys down here,
Is
actually.
under attack.
Ready. Lasers linked and ready.
Okay, I think maybe because they were clumped up, they did a bit better that time.
We've lost a build pad.
Rendezvous at Mark 6.1.
We've secured a build pad.
Squadron reporting. Standing by. Ready for orders.
We've lost a build
Fire at will.
There's like 3 guys down there. I think that's all that's left of that massive squad that we just seen a second ago. And then there's these 2 guys here.
Let's do some damage.
Okay, they've got to have
Attack.
somebody sitting in a bunker somewhere. Surely. Oh no, look, there's a guy. There's 3 guys there.
Construction complete.
There they are. I think there's maybe just like 1 dude left.
They're
Yep, it was one dude left.
We've got them on the run.
So hopefully, now that we've got Raxus back, the game's going to give... No. The... What? I'm so confused. They still have the... What?
Invasion commencing.
Did I just lose all my units? I need to invade again because the building was like finished, but it wasn't finished.
We've got them. Send
Oh,
reinforcements.
take off and fly away.
Move out.
Hover tank ready.
Right away.
This is bad.
Standing by, awaiting your orders.
Hover tank acknowledged.
Right, where's my X-Wings? You guys are going to strike at the base nice and quickly. No, you're not, because they'll have a... They're going to have a AA tank there. We need to take that out first.
Yes, sir.
We've secured
Ready
a
for
build
battle, sir.
pad.
We still have Tauntauns.
ready for action.
Yes,
We've
Commander.
lost
Ready.
a build pad.
Heading out, sir.
Ball out, troops.
We've secured a build pad.
Squad,
We've
advance.
secured
For
a
the
build pad.
rebellion.
We've secured a build pad.
Yes.
Forward. Avoiding fire.
We've lost a build pad. Turret constructing. We've captured
I'm here,
an
sir.
abandoned turbo laser tower.
You calling for me, sir?
We've secured a landing zone.
I love that we can control the Sandcrawler. It's fantastic.
Ready.
Let's move out.
You guys are probably the closest to the sensor relay, so we'll send you guys there.
We've secured a build pad.
Keep going. Reporting in. This way.
I guess this does give us free money because we can grab the mining outposts.
We've lost a build pad.
Hey, Ellie Jelly, how you doing?
Construction complete.
Yeah, I'll punch you. I'm not trying an auto resolve because I don't trust the game.
Ready to roll.
Reinforcement.
Like, somehow I would lose all the X-Wings, or I would lose Iblis. Like, the game just...
Construction
Never
complete.
trust auto resolve. Ever.
Construction
But yeah,
complete.
absolutely cursed. And Matey Big, you're right. 5 X-Wings versus a Stormtrooper. My money is on the X-Wings every single time.
Droid works destroyed.
We've secured a landing zone.
So let's see if, once we get this sensor relay captured, we can figure out where that AA tank is.
We've secured an abandoned sensor array.
So that thing needs to die. That needs to die. That needs to die. To be fair, if we send the battle droids in, they can do a lot of the work for us. We've got this group here.
Roger that.
Who can probably do a fair chunk
Over
of
there.
work.
There they are.
Because these guys are like Kota's militia. These guys are special trained.
Can do.
Following.
These guys are just
We've
battle droids.
secured a build pad.
Let's get
Reinforcements
big
have
turret.
been tested. We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing. We've secured a build pad. Construction complete.
Okay, they're moving out.
Construction complete.
Oh no, they're not really moving out though, are they?
Roger that. Open fire.
They get... how many of those do they get? 280. One. They only get one of these. If we blow it up, it'll never respawn.
Attack that target. Keep going. Breaching full throttle.
Oh, they jammed the missiles.
Target.
Lock S foiled in attack.
So shoot them with the lasers. Run away. That unit is better than I thought it was.
Warm up.
Hover tank ready. Hover tank on it, sir.
Prepare to assist.
Don't have any rocket teams, this is the problem. Go up to there and meet with them.
We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing.
No, you will just get annihilated.
Contested.
Why are you guys like stuck or something? There you go.
Got it.
Hover tank acknowledge it.
Construction complete.
Right, you lot
Heading out.
are going into the meat grinder. Just letting you know, if you guys die, I can bring in reinforcements right behind you.
We've secured
I'll follow your lead.
Just an FYI.
We've got your back.
Come on, take out the AA.
Copy. Fire is good. I copy. Attacking.
Rocket foils in attack position.
Okay, now that we've got some tanks in, we'll pull the X-Wings back.
Don't have all day, son.
And we just need to crack that bunker and kill what's inside it.
You're waiting in line.
And these guys are really good at that.
Get those buckets in this fight.
Okay, and I'll catch up on the chat room under these Imperial Guards. So, Mickey Veg, I'm not sure that match will be pretty closely matched. We have 20 Oyster Cannons versus a guy with an E11 who can't hit anything. It seems pretty fair. So what are your thoughts on Ellie Jelly asks, what are my thoughts on the sequel trilogy? There's bits of the sequel trilogy I like, and there's bits of it I don't like. Some of the writing in it was questionable.
Victory is ours.
One of the things I'm not a massive fan of was the fact that they kind of built Rey up to have this like really good ending in the last one, where she was, it felt like she was finally becoming her own person. She wasn't relying on being, you know, living up to the like her parents or whoever, and then they just go ahead and make her kiss Kylo at the end, and to me it just kind of ruined it.
Planetary control
Right,
achieved.
I've got Raxus Prime again. Excellent work, Commander. You've established a buffer zone between Mon Calamari and the enemy. Admiral Akbar is awaiting new orders. Where is he? Where is he? Give me Akbar. I need him. Where is he? There he is. He is a big boy. He takes up 18 fleet cap. Special ability reduces the construction of capital ships and B-wings. So not only is he good in combat, but he makes this cheaper. And he needs a fleet. And this fleet doesn't have an admiral. He might be going down there. Okay, let me correct that. He is going down there.
Setting course.
Oh, it feels good to finally get Akbar back.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Feels good. Right, where are the droids? The droids are at the wheel.
Of course, sir.
Let's go have a look at Dathomir. We're going to work on clearing out this back line now. How long have I been playing this campaign? Ellie Jelly, this is my 11th stream in this, so it's going to be, I stream once a week on a Monday night, so it's going to be 11 weeks now.
Construction complete.
Okay, that's... I reckon we can take that out with the special forces. If we can get some more of them, because they're not at full strength just now. If we train up these guys
Recruiting.
and get them to full strength, we'll be able to do that.
Beginning construction.
We're going to keep digging in at all of our key worlds, because she concluded.
Beginning construction. Construction complete.
I know the mall's kind of undefended right now.
Building started. Building.
Actually, no, I don't want that. I know it's cheaper, but I don't want it right now. What's the cost upkeep? You're quite expensive. You're cheaper.
Building started. Beginning construction.
Reporting.
Building started.
Fortify the wheel. That credit income is insane. Yeah, it is, and it's just because it's so close to the core, it's going to be tough. I reckon, yeah, probably worth it. So let's move
I'll handle
Dodonna
that.
up there. And you know what? Let's have a look at Akbar. So let's have Akbar be our fleet lead.
Complying with orders.
And actually, before we even start this battle, save it. Because I got Akbar. I've been trying to do this for a long time now. So we'll actually get to see what Akbar's model looks like in this mod, because I haven't seen it yet. But I remember in the base game his ship was tiny. And it was really skinny as well. It looked like a pickle. Kind of hoping it's a bit beefier in this. Because the Liberty classes look a bit beefier in this, so I'm hoping he got the same treatment. Do you need a really good PC for this mod? No, I wouldn't say you do. If you can run the base game, you know, unmodded, you can run this. The only thing I would say is when you get into really big ground battles, it can slow down quite a bit. And like that, it is a modded. Like, this is a mod, so bear in mind it will crash from time to time. It's crashed on me twice tonight. So don't be surprised if suddenly the game just closes.
Reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
The wheel is under attack. He was right. Okay, Bellator. Imperial 2, that's going to be an Imperial 1, and 2 Imperial 1s with upgraded fighter complements.
Building cancel.
I don't get to choose how my fleet is laid out. I don't think this is one I sit and fight. I think this is one I come back to later, maybe try and pick them off one by one. If I had a space station built, oh yeah, like let's get out of here. This thing's huge, and I don't want to deal with it. They can have it. They can have the wheel back for now.
Yes, Commander.
We'll send all the free X-wings just to slow them down,
Bombers reporting in.
and all of the free
Attack
Y-wings,
that target. Moving out.
and all the free A-wings.
Open fire.
Roger that.
Inbound.
Because look at the amount of firepower that thing puts out. Our fleet design is awful, and we have Luke here as well, and Luke is just in an X-wing on his own. Like that's it. That's all he is. He dies super quick. And Dodon is at the front of the fleet.
Preparing for jump to light speed.
Shields are down.
So we'll retreat and we'll come back. Ellie Jelly asks, do I like the prequel trilogy? I do like the prequel trilogy. I grew up when the prequel trilogy was coming out in cinemas.
System lost.
So they do hold a bit of a special place for me, but I will admit, they don't have great writing either.
Battle imminent.
They don't have some of the stuff in the prequel trilogy is real questionable. Okay, Akbar is beefy. Look at that, and he's got an incredible sensor range. Holy crap! Let's just get a closer look at his model. In fact, what is it? It's F12 to take a screenshot, isn't it? There we go. I guess that's maybe the better. What's the better angle? That? So just for comparison,
Reinforcements.
that's him next to a Star Destroyer.
Moving to coordinates.
Moving into position. All out. Let's move out.
We've got them on the run.
I was kind of hoping they would just retreat. Yeah, that's a really nice model. I never even looked at his stats actually. That's something I need to look at because this mod tells you like how much shield strength, how much hull strength individual units have.
Planetary control achieved.
So what is Akbar sitting at? Jesus, 2500 shield, 2000 health. A Star Destroyer is 6000 shields. Akbar's a tanky boy. What's Liberty like? Do we have a Liberty nearby? No, the only Liberty is up here at Mandalore. I think I can look at it here. He has 2.5 times the shield strength of an MC-80 Liberty. He's a big boy.
This way.
Building started. Construction complete.
Okay, lots of infantry on the ground at Concord Dawn. Not a massive amount of infantry at Polis.
Come along, R2.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they're getting ready for an attack at Toydaria. Or somewhere. Right, let's move our ground forces. And I think what we'll do is do I want to take out the you guys or do I want to go back down to the south? Deal with what's down here. I want to go
Complete.
have a look at Falleen, see what's there. Oh look! 2 Bellator Dreadnoughts.
Battle imminent.
Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with that soon.
We've come across enemy units.
I love that as soon as we come in, we've come across enemy units, which means Akbar can see everything.
Choose your
Our
reinforcements.
is at your command.
I wonder if he is frightening enough to them that they'll just retreat. And he gets a decent fighter complement
Ready.
as well.
We're going in.
I am with you. Akbar, reporting for duty.
Like, is he a big enough threat? He's got a big enough gun that he can outrange a station, and there's not many units in the game that can do that.
Order confirmed.
So let's see if Akbar and the Star Destroyer is enough to scare them.
wings here, Commander.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Keep going.
Squadron reporting. Plotting course.
Y-wing here. Heading out.
Standing by.
Okay, they're finally coming out to meet us.
Firing.
Ready for duty.
Form up. Take down those shields.
Proton torpedoes are armed and ready.
Look at Akbar next to a Nebulon B. He's huge.
Underway. Moving into position.
Let's blast another one.
They're falling back.
There we go. Like, look at the size
Where's our
difference.
cover?
That's got him.
Hit the Empire, you want the Black Sun to take some hits for you. That's true.
System
What I would
control
love to do,
achieved.
I'd love to take Sullust. I really would, because Sullust will give us access to a bunch of new units.
Mission log updated.
Mission logs been updated. What is it
I
saying?
hotly agree with you, sir.
Space defense failed. Okay, I don't know what, I can't remember what I was trying to do there, but I failed it apparently.
Building under construction.
Moving ahead.
Oh, Camino. Spec Ops teams.
Construction complete.
So you guys are all the way in the back lines.
Transmission received.
Yeah, look at Malice there. They've got something going on here, and it's huge.
Mission log updated.
Oh, wrong button. Gain control of Jaeger Minor and get 5 A-Wing squadrons. I don't think that's possible right now, because I have to fight my way first of all, fight my way to it. And I know Dantooine's only got a level 1 space station, but I'm sure there's a huge fleet there. And then that's one of the Empire's main production facilities, and I don't think I'm ready for it. I'd much rather just take these 3 planets. If I'm entirely honest. I'm going to put a warehouse down on Mon Calamari. It's going to cost me a bit of income, but it's going to build... Did the stream end? No? Ellie Jelly, the stream has not ended. Try refreshing, and what I'll do is I'll put that in the chat as well, actually.
System lost.
I lost
Space
intersection
tech
2.
level
Cool.
advanced. New options available.
Wait for that to reload. They sent a single broadside cruiser to take that planet from me.
Building under construction. Construction complete.
So what's at Naboo? Not a lot. What's the deal with Malice there? Okay, there was something going on there.
Of course, sir.
What does Sullust look like? Because I'm interested in that planet.
Adjusting course. On the move.
Are they all at Dathomir? All their ships? Yeah, all their ships are at Dathomir. Oh, Sullust is not. That's where their Tech 3 stuff is. Well, we need to hit Sullust. If we take out their Tech 3, that means that they can't build the Executor. I think it might stop them building Imperial 2 Star Destroyers as well. What are we looking at for time? Half 9. We've got half an hour left. I reckon what we do is we push to Ordubana.
Order acknowledged.
We launch it, at the very least, a raid on Sullust.
Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent.
And also, this lets us see what the Black Sun have got out of Ordubana just now.
They're over here.
Akbar's sensors are insane. So what is that? That's a local pirate outpost. That's their space station.
I am ready for your orders.
Looks like they're going to fall back, maybe fall back and abandon. Oh no, they're going to come forward to this station. There's the Debana gas factory.
Awaiting orders.
Boarding in.
Choose your reinforcements.
What are you? You're a transport of some sort. Right, Akbar, hold.
What do you suggest?
Let's start bringing in just massive amounts of X-Wings.
Reinforcements en route. 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 Reinforcements en route.
Copy.
Ready for command.
Eventually they're going to get sick of him and come out this way, and it looks like that moment is now.
En route.
Roger that. Attack that target. Confirmed.
I copy. Keep your eyes open. Fall out.
The wings here, Commander. Attack pattern beta. We're going in.
Let's bring in our Star Destroyer
Coming around.
for some more firepower. Let's make sure we're focusing down those pirate frigates, because they will actually get through Akbar's shield.
Break to point 35.
If we bring in a Nebulon, they can maybe intercept those missiles.
Target confirmed.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Frigates reporting. Coordinates received.
Standing by.
Right, Akbar, come on. Annihilate him.
In attack formation. Let's go.
Let's bring out one of the Bakras out the back here, see if we can maybe just hit that Debana refinery.
As good as gone.
Reporting. Attacking target.
Maximum unit capacity.
Reporting in. Acknowledged.
Star Destroyer moving in. We've got them on scopes.
Got one. Fire on their shield generator. Online. Should we go around for another pass?
Yeah, they're all coming down here to deal with Akbar and the Star Destroyer.
Yes, Commander. Readying weapons. Yes.
Target eliminated.
All one is at your command.
Try not to let one of your tail. Stay in attack formation.
Got one on me.
Got my approach vector.
Swinging around. Stay in attack
Heute Meinte. Liegen tief.
Point one.
Awaiting orders.
Is that an armed transport? It is an armed transport.
Calling for me, sir.
I am with you.
Right, Akbar, let's get you moving.
Stay in attack formation.
I've been hit.
I'm in range. I'm in range.
Awaiting command.
Watch your six. Swinging around. Stay in attack
Awaiting your command. Moving to coordinates.
and ready.
Yes, sir.
Right, let's get the shield generator down.
Target is the shield generator.
Warm up. Directing all fire on the shield generator.
Countering resistance.
Fire at will.
Z-95 standing by.
We're drawing their fire.
Yes, Commander. Fire at will.
Haben wir Jägerunterstützung?
Awaiting orders.
Beware of traps.
Ellie Jelly, pause and hyperspace all the ships. I do that every now and then. I do it especially if I've got to bring in like that 19 squadrons of X-Wings.
Warm up.
I am ready for your orders.
Copy. Fire on their shield generator.
Commander. Order confirmed.
Those are some pretty chunky hits on that.
I copy. Directing all fire on the shield generator.
Reporting in. Fire. What do you suggest?
X-Wing squad, sorry, A-Wing squadron go after that, whatever ship that is, a Razor squadron. Yeah, ISD, so the ISD takes up 9 of the pop gap out of 60. Home 1 takes up 18. You've got 27 there, that's a lot of missiles from something. I think it's from that starbase.
Ready?
Is he gonna... Oh, he doesn't let me give the order to focus fire on that.
Fire.
Roger that. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
How much does the Baccarat take up, actually? That takes up 8. But then also, you remember, every X-Wing squadron I dropped in was 1 pop cap. So that was 19 pop cap just for those X-Wings.
This battle is ours.
We lost an
System
X-Wing
conquered.
squadron doing that. But that was it. Ellie Jelly, thank you very much for following.
Corruption has been removed.
Thank you very much. Let's... We don't need 8
complete.
squadrons there. I should just moved one. I'm an idiot. Go meet up with Akbar. We're looking for time. We're okay for time. Let's knock out the tier 3 tech here. And then we'll retreat to Ordabana. And then we'll send the droids back up here and we'll actually do what I said I was going to do.
Moving out.
So I wonder where their tech 2 is then. Oh.
Tactical battle imminent.
It was there for all of a second. I seen it. I seen the Super Star Destroyer pop up.
Enemy forces ahead.
Okay, where's the Tech 3? Tech 3 is way in the back here. Oh wow, that's actually a really good defense.
Standing by. Complying with orders.
So what we're going to do, we're going to move Akbar up to here so we can get a sensor range as far back as kind of possible. And we're going to hit them from behind with our X-Wing squadrons. Because they're gathering up on that,
Ready. Let's move out.
Keep
that
your
bit
eyes
there.
open for those
Choose
fighters.
your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
We're going to try and be sneaky with this.
Reinforcements en route. 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 Reinforcements en route.
You're going to hear a lot of this, folks.
Reinforcements en route.
So we send the X-Wings in to take out the shields on that.
Reporting.
And then if we're feeling brave, we'll drop the Star Destroyer in there, get it to turn round and start shelling the base.
3-2, full throttle.
Go full throttle.
Directing all fire on the shield generator.
Lock S-12 in attack position.
Fire on their shield generator. Engage. Take out those missile launchers.
That was actually a really good bombing run.
Destroy the missile launcher. Going for the laser.
Especially from a unit that's not a bomber.
Attacking the laser. Let's do some damage. Take out those missile launchers. Destroy the missile launcher. Confirmed. Ion cannons are the target. Consider those torpedo launchers gone. Going for the laser.
I don't think they've got much left on this station.
Attacking the laser.
Come on. As soon as the station's gone, we're out of here. Starting to lose starfighters.
Preparing for jump to light speed.
We're going to lose a couple squadrons here. In fact, probably quite a few squadrons by the looks of it.
I need help here. Look out!
4 squadrons to take out their Tech 3. That's not bad in my book.
System lost.
Maybe they send it to Falleen. Beg fleet at intersection 2.
Building under construction.
So what we'll do, it looks like they might go for Hypori. We'll send Akbar over to there.
Heading there now.
Why is he going that way? It's not the way I want him to go. We have lost Dodonna for the time being.
This way.
Are you going to go through Falleen to Tatooine?
Construction complete.
He is, there's nobody there.
System lost.
Should have sent in a few of the Y-Wings. They might have got it done quicker, but the Y-Wings I think would have died a lot quicker as well. And the X-Wings are very easy to replace.
Unit in production.
Y-Wings in this mod, they're not great bombers.
Constructing.
I would say you're actually better just mass sending in X-Wings like that than you are. Coruscant, I can tell you right now, Coruscant's going to be bad.
Squadron reporting.
If I get a Bothan spy
Requesting assistance.
and send them out, you'll see. You know what, let's get fighter defense on Botha as well.
Constructing.
The Empire are definitely, like, see, they're having to rebuild their Tech 3. The Empire are definitely gearing up for something down here. Look, they've got a couple fleets here that they're building up.
Transmission received.
Squadron reporting.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's have a quick look at Coruscant. That's where it is. Tech 1 and 2's there. That's not actually too bad. The Emperor's there. They've got landing pad, which gives them a bunch of TIE fighters. They've got an army headquarters, which is to be expected. Hypervelocity gun.
Tactical battle imminent.
There's that Super Star Destroyer.
Squadron reporting.
That's where that went.
Construction complete.
Okay, interesting. Look at the time. You know what? I might call it Golden Early because I don't think there's much I want to do in that time. So we've achieved quite a lot tonight. So we've took the planets of Korriban and 84. Ession we will try and take at some point. It seems to be anytime I launch a ground invasion there. Yeah, that's true. Actually, El Poncho quickly. Tech 3, I will do that, so I'll queue that up on 83.
Tech upgrade.
So I remember.
Construction.
Yeah, so we took 84. Ession seems to be anytime we go on the ground battle there, the game crashes. I don't know if it's something to do with the mod or I was just getting really unlucky. I'm going to leave it alone for now. And I might just auto-resolve it with like a bunch of infantry one night or something like that. We took very quickly the Wheel, the Roche Asteroid and the Maw, which got us not only Rogue Squadron and Look back, but it also got us Admiral Akbar once we took Raxus Prime back from the Empire. So Akbar now has his own fleet and he's been having a little bit of fun down here in the south. That is a little concerning, that Bellator and Gladiator, but I reckon if we couple Akbar with Rogue Squadron, so take Rogue Squadron all the way from the north here, down here, that'll make those X-Wings much more effective, and maybe give him a bit more in the way of capital ships, maybe merge him with the Bothwood Defence Fleet, who I realise now are actually mainly support ships. There's not a lot of capital ships in that fleet. We could maybe knock that Bellator out, and that's another Superstar Destroyer off the books for the Empire. So next week, when I'm back on next Monday night, I'm going to deal with these three planets here. So we'll probably launch a stealth invasion with this group here on Dathomir, because it looks like it's, you know, some army trooper platoons. They'll die pretty quickly. Then there's a garrison, which will be the main bulk of the outpost. Like the outpost garrison will be the main bulk of the enemy forces, and a governor's palace, which only gives you a unit of stormtroopers, so that's not too bad. That will then in turn knock out their defence platforms, so the small Q1, the Golan and their shipyard, leaving this fleet basically defenceless other than what they have. Dodonna's fleet can come in and clear them up a bit. Then we'll take Concord, Dawn, Polis, and we'll then see what we want to do with Dodonna's fleet, whether we want to go more coreward or whether we want to like go out and get the outer, like the, I think this is called the Expanse region. Get this area up here. Our main ground force, which is this force here, I think what we'll do is we'll go get Gamorrean back, just so I don't have to have an Alliance frigate sitting there. That can go to another fleet. We could probably do with taking back Sluice Van and Alwyn. And then I think, I think maybe a push coreward. Actually start pushing into these planets here would maybe be a better idea. But yeah, next time definitely these three planets need to go. I need to deal with them so I don't need to worry about Mandalore getting attacked from multiple angles. And who knows, maybe even push out to the Wheel, capture that, go from there to like Intersection 5, Belbringi. Who knows? But yeah, that is all from me tonight, folks. So just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been keeping me company in the chat tonight. You've got Toasty, MST, Ellie Jelly, Matey Beg, El Poncho de Tapas. There was someone else in there that I forget. Massive thank you as well to El Jelly and Matey Beg for following us tonight. Thank you very much. It means a lot. And yeah, I'll be back this time next week with more Empire at War. For those of you who are new, in the chat just now, in the Twitch chat just now, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it's in the description below, is a link to our community Discord. Feel free to join that. You can chat with us, recommend games for me to play, give me feedback on how I'm doing in this campaign, tell me what you think I'm doing wrong, what I'm maybe doing right. Get updates on when I'm going to go live, when videos go up on the YouTube side of stuff, because there is videos out there as well. And yeah, that's everything from me tonight. Thank you very much, El Poncho, Tapas and Matey Beg. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. El Poncho, you'll be happy that the corporate sector have been dealt with, because I know you've been complaining about that for a while. But yeah, that is all from me tonight, folks. So once again, thank you all very much, and I'll see you all next week. Later, everybody.